What's up, YouTube? It's Joel. We've got your update for the 4 stimulus checks and these huge trillion-dollar bills, including the reconciliation package and the bipartisan bill. So lots of craziness is happening. The bipartisan bill is literally falling apart, but Biden and some senators are trying to save it. But it looks more and more like everything is going to be done through the reconciliation package for the Democrats. And then you even got Trump, who's chiming in now and saying that McConnell, who's the leader of the GOP, to just ditch the bipartisan deal altogether. And now Democrats are trying to include immigration in the budget reconciliation package as well. And we have more top Democrats pushing for the monthly child tax credit checks to be extended big time to 2025. And now Senator Cory Booker wants to give each new child a $1,000 baby bond. And now we have the Fed, who is discussing pulling back economic aid because inflation is up and rising. So this is your stimulus and economic news update. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe down below. This is a daily show bringing to you Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Central Time with the latest news on the stimulus, the economy, and everything that's going on with our country. So all I can say is, wow. I mean, if all you can say is wow after I tell you what's going on, just go ahead and comment that down below. But we've got the White House and senators from both parties, the Democrats and the Republicans, who are scrambling to try to pull back this infrastructure talks to the point where it's just like, you know what? Let's just get rid of this. But we did have some key turnarounds from the key negotiators who said that they're trying to work together to reach a final deal. Now, if the talks on the $1.2 trillion framework fall apart, it would be a huge hit to the White House in getting a bipartisan deal, because this would be a huge win for President Biden if it happens. And it would be for the moderate Democrats in the House and the Senate. But we've got several Republicans who have also put their reputations on the line to get this deal done. But if they can't get it done, then that just says that we can't get our parties to work together. So Senator Rob Portman, who is the lead GOP negotiator for the talk, said, "It's terrible. Everything is falling apart. But it's good that we're making a little bit of progress, so we'll have a little bit of positivity." So with this, lead negotiators want to get it done, but it's a long shot. We even had Senator Joe Manchin, who said, heck no, we're not pulling the plug about the talks. We're still trying to get the best infrastructure bill possible with this bipartisan movement, and we're hoping that we can get it done together. So getting this done would be a huge win for Biden, because now he's bipartisan. He's been able to bring both sides together, the Republicans and the Democrats, which is what is supposed to happen. We're supposed to come to an agreement between both sides and be able to move forward. Our government is not supposed to be one-sided. We're supposed to unify together, take care of our country, and take care of our people. So with this, if there is one thing that progressives and Trumps agree on, is that they should ditch the bipartisan bill. Now, both of them have different reasons why, but when it comes to the progressives, they want to go the Democrat-only route and go big and bold as possible on this reconciliation package. They can get all they want without any Republican support or them even getting involved. They are working on the expansion of Medicare to include dental, vision, and hearing. They want huge boost for those on Social Security. They want free college. They also want to give those on Social Security more help when it comes to their home and their elderly care if they are on SSI and SSDI. But they also want to increase their monthly payouts from right now, the average is only $794 to $1,341 per month, the minimum for all Social Security recipients. And they also want to add an automatic $200 increase for all Social Security recipients as well. They also want to go ahead and do all this infrastructure for the roads, for internet, for the bridges. They want to extend the child tax credit. But most unpopular of them all is they want to get another 4 stimulus check to Americans. They are working on this through the reconciliation package, and they can make it happen. They are pushing for a $2,000 stimulus checks for adults and a $1,000 stimulus checks for children. This would be automatic. And if you're on Social Security, you would be included as well. And then to add, House Democrats and activist groups are pushing more to legalize certain undocumented immigrants as part of the reconciliation package. We had Representative Lou Correa who said, "I will not support any budget reconciliation deal that continues to leave hardworking, undocumented taxpayers in limbo." So this is another piece they're going to look to add that's going to make this reconciliation package even larger. So they can do all this through this process. But then you have Trump, who is saying this. He is urging Senate Republicans to ditch the talks on bipartisan infrastructure deal until the midterm elections in 2022, or when the GOP retakes majorities in the Congress. Trump said Senate Republicans are being absolutely savaged by Democrats on the so-called bipartisan infrastructure bill. Trump claimed Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell and Republicans working on the deal, such as Senator Rob Portman, Susan Collins, and Mitt Romney, were merely interested in proving that they could work with the Democrats. He also said it is so important to McConnell that he is agreeing to almost anything. Don't do the infrastructure deal. Wait until we get the proper election results in 2022 or otherwise, and regain strong negotiating stance. So with this, one way or the other, we're about to see some huge spending. But where do you stand on all this spending? And should it happen? Should they go at it alone? Let me know down in the comments section. But for one thing, it's going to happen regardless of whether the Republicans are on board or not, because the Democrats have the votes to do this reconciliation process, and they already have the go-ahead from the Senate parliamentarian to go ahead and do it. So now we have Biden, who's on board big time for extending the child tax credit, and those like Nancy Pelosi who are saying we need to make it permanent. So the Biden administration said that this tax cut will give our nation's hardworking families with children a little more breathing room when it comes to putting food on the table, paying the bills, and making ends meet. Now, Biden is working through the reconciliation package to bring his American Families Bill to life. He believes this credit should be extended through 2025 for Americans who qualify. So this will be extended, but when it comes to making it permanent, that's a whole nother story. But it's very likely to happen. Now, it doesn't stop even there. Now we have Senator Cory Booker, who wants to create baby bonds. So basically, every new baby gets a savings account of $1,000 at birth. Each year, additional deposits of up to $2,000 based on household income are deposited into the account. The savings account would earn 3% interest per year. Beginning at age 18, the savings account can be accessed. The savings account can be then used for things like buying a home, paying for college, or starting a business. The funds are paid for by the federal government, and the savings account would be managed by the U.S. Treasury. So with this, Chuck Schumer, who's the leader of the Senate, Elizabeth Warren, and Bernie Sanders are in support of this. This is something that they are wanting to do for the children of America, that it would allow for all children to be able to get off on a great start whenever they get older. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section on what you think, and should we do this for all the kids of America? But right now, the Fed is discussing raising the ultra low interest rates because of inflation. Gas prices, groceries, and so much more are up in cost, and they say things are getting better when it comes to the economy. But there are these new Delta variants of the COVID strand starting to pop up over the United States. So there are mixed concerns on what they should do. If they do it too quick, they could hurt the economy. But if they don't, then other bad things can happen when it comes to inflation. So Jerome Powell is saying that higher inflation is just temporary. His reasoning is that recent high prices increases for things like used and new cars, hotel rooms, and airline tickets have been driven mainly by supply shortages related to the reopening of the economy. But he also stated more explicitly than before that the Fed won't hesitate to raise rates should it decide that inflation is getting out of control. So we're definitely feeling the inflation. and a lot of people can see it in their pocketbooks because things are more expensive big time. But hopefully this is just temporary. But Powell said that the central bank wants to see substantial further progress toward its goals of maximum employment and price stability before it would consider reducing the bond purchases. So let me know what you think down in the comments about inflation. Is it affecting you and what we should do? Because if there's anything that's happening, we're seeing things getting more expensive when it comes to housing, when it comes to the groceries and the gas, and it's affecting our daily lives. But when it comes to this channel, when it comes to you can reach financial freedom. You can start investing and have your money working for you. This is something that I didn't start doing till I was 25. I wish I would have done it a lot earlier. Best time to start is now. There's 2 platforms that I use to invest, and they're super easy to use. With Webull, you can sign up with them and get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850. And then Robinhood is such an easy to use platform too as well. You get 2 free stocks with them when you sign up. That's worth up to $500. But these are easy to use platforms. It's basically free money. But those links are down in the description. But it gets you started into the world of investing and allows you to see what it's like and start seeing your money grow and start working for you. But this is something that you can either sell those stocks and cash out, or you can sell those stocks and buy more stocks, or you can just sell those, keep those stocks and allow them to grow, and then you can get those gains. But you can reach financial freedom through this. And if you're wondering what stocks to invest in, I personally invest into the S&P 500. It's basically one stock that's comprised of 500 companies. And it's done phenomenal over the past 30 years. As you can see in this chart, it's been kicking butt and making a lot of money for a lot of people. And I'm saying, why not you? I have those links down in the description where it takes you straight to the website to sign up. But if you have any questions, put them down in the comment section and I'll do my best to answer them. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all stimulus and economic news that affects you and learn how to build some wealth. This is Joel with True Life Investing. Until next time, peace out.